Welcome back. In today's video we're going to be diving into the world of RAB base layers. Whether you're hiking, climbing or just out on a daily adventure, the right base layer can make all the difference. Today we're going to be covering the Force, Sonic, Sonic Ultra and SYCRINO base layers from RAB and helping you decide which one might be perfect for your next adventure. Before we jump into our first product, it's worth talking about why base layers are so important. Base layers are the foundation of our layering system. They're perfect for both hot and cold conditions and help wick away moisture from the skin, helping us better regulate our body temperature, making us more comfortable on those long hikes. So without further ado, let's jump into the Force. So first up we have the Force base layer range from RAB. This comes in a short sleeve option and a long sleeve option in both men's and women's, as well as a hoodie. The fit of the Force is a slightly looser fit compared to some of the other options we're looking at today. These base layers are made from a lightweight, quick drying motif polyester fabric. This fabric is incredibly breathable and has great moisture management, meaning it's extremely comfortable for multiple days of use. The fabric is also coated in a Polygene Stay Fresh technology, which inhibits the growth of odour-causing bacteria, which means these base layers will stay fresh for multiple days in a row. We also see flat lock seams across the Force range, reducing chafing and any irritation that could be caused by the seam lines on the base layer as it's close to your skin. And they also have a level of UPF protection to give you a bit of protection from the sun on those sunnier days. The Force range is perfect for anyone looking for a hiking or multi-day trekking base layer that wicks away moisture, helps keep you cool and gives you a little bit of protection from the sun. So without further ado, let's jump into the Sonic. Here we have the Sonic, available in a short sleeve and a long sleeve zip in both men's and women's. The Sonic features a slightly closer fit than the Force we just looked at. The Sonic uses a slightly different fabric to the Force using the motif aero fabric. This fabric uses a bulk yarn technology which creates a larger surface area than normal circular yarns. This larger surface area means that moisture wicks away much faster and dissipates from the fabric a lot quicker as well. Not only does this fabric wick away moisture much quicker, but it's also got a more open weave, meaning that the garment is more breathable. Across the Sonic range we're still seeing our thin, low profile seams to stop any chafing or irritation. In addition we're seeing the use of the high Q fresh treatment which helps keep these base layers fresher for longer. And on our long sleeve option we're seeing a locking zip to allow for ventilation where needed, and thumb loops on the sleeves, meaning that your sleeves stay in position when you're running or moving fast. Because of these additional features and the change in fabric, this base layer is definitely orientated towards fast packing and running. Next up we have an extension of the Sonic range, and that comes in the form of the Sonic Ultra. The Sonic Ultra comes in both men's and women's, and in the men's and women's we have the short sleeve as well as the long sleeve zip. In addition to this we do have a vest available for women as well. The Sonic Ultra also follows the exact same fit as the Sonic range, so there's no difference there. We're seeing the same fabric used on the Sonic Ultra as we did in the rest of the Sonic range, which is the motif aero fabric, a really nice, breathable, lightweight fabric that wicks away moisture from your skin and keeps you nice and cool in hot climates. The Sonic Ultra's fabrics are also treated to make sure they are odour eliminating, which means you'll stay fresh out on the trail. In addition to this, we're seeing some running orientated features to help elevate these base layers for those of you looking to use them for running and ultramarathons. The first thing to note is these micro seams that run across the shoulders and down the side, meaning there's no risk of chafing or discomfort when you're running or moving fast. On the Sonic Ultra, this is called mirror stitching. This mirror stitching stretches and moves with the garment to make sure it remains comfortable no matter what you're doing. You'll also notice reflective tabs on the logos, which are on the sleeves, back and sides of the garment, as well as on the little seam tabs on the bottom here. Not only are these parts reflective, but they help reinforce the seam ends to make sure this garment remains durable. A feature unique to the short sleeve version is this bonded cuff with seam allowance. What this means is there's no seam on the inside of the sleeve, making it really comfortable and less likely to chafe or cause you any discomfort on longer runs. The next are the laser cut holes located on the underarms and the back of the base layers, which help and aid in breathability and comfort. As you can see, we get a 3/4 length zip on the long sleeve version. This zip can be used for additional ventilation where needed. When in the downward position, the zip locks in place to prevent it opening or closing. As we come down the sleeves, we will notice there isn't a thumb loop on this model. The Sonic Ultra is the perfect garment for anyone looking for a dedicated running base layer. This will be perfect for both your short runs and your ultramarathons. And then finally, but by no means least, we have this SYCRINO range from RAB. The SYCRINO range comes in a short sleeve and a long sleeve, and we carry these for both men and women. Within the SYCRINO range, we see a complete change in the materials used. We've actually seen a blend of two different materials. The first is merino wool, which has a good thermal regulation, a natural odour eliminator, and is also really comfortable against the skin. The second part is the polyester, which is a synthetic compound and helps aid in durability and also moisture wicking. It also makes them incredibly fast drying. The percentage difference is 47% merino wool and 53% polyester. We're also seeing RAB's slim fit on the SYCRINO range, so maybe a slightly looser lower part to the tee, but a nice slim fit across the top and around the shoulders, and additionally around the sleeves as well. On the women's, we're seeing that slim fit as well, but I'd say it's a little bit tighter across the lower part of the t-shirt. We're also seeing those mirror seams that we've just seen on the Sonic Ultra, which are stretchy to make sure this continues to fit you no matter what you're doing, but are also low profile, meaning they're not going to cause any irritation or discomfort. The SYCRINO range is perfect for anyone looking for an all-round base layer that can do a variety of different things. This can be used in a multitude of different seasons and also a number of different activities, ranging from day hikes all the way up to multi-day treks. It's worth noting that the SYCRINO range is less orientated towards fast-paced activities and running. So there you have it, 4 incredible base layers from RAB, each with their own unique feature sets. But which one is right for you? Well, let's start with the most obvious. If you're looking for a running dedicated base layer that's really breathable, really comfortable for longer runs, then you can't go wrong with the Sonic Ultra. If you're looking for a base layer that's got a little bit of running to it, but also could be used for fast-paced backpacking, multi-day trekking, or maybe walking in warmer climates, then the Sonic range is a great option for you. If you're on the hunt for a base layer that can be used in a multitude of different climates, for multi-day trekking and day hiking that's fast drying, breathable, and will keep you comfortable all day long, then the Force range is a fantastic option. And then finally, if you're looking for a base layer that's perfect for multi-day trekking and day hiking, and you want all the positives of merino wool, with all the positives of a synthetic base layer, then you can't go wrong with the SYCRINO range. If you've got any questions about any of the base layers we've talked about today, or anything else including this video, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. Like always, it really helps us if you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.